Today is a very special type of World of Warcraft lore video here on my channel. Next weekend is the beginning of the Midsummer Fire Festival in World of Warcraft, which is the Midsummer event of Azeroth and Outland. I will go through with you the history of the event, the lore, and why it's celebrated. I hope you will enjoy this lore session with me. Midsummer Fire Festival. Across Azeroth and Outland, brilliant bonfires have been lit to rekindle people's spirits and ward off evils. Each year, new guardians are chosen to watch over the sacred flames and ensure that they are never extinguished. The Midsummer Fire Festival is a seasonal event in the world of Azeroth and Outland that celebrates the hottest season of the year. It starts on the northern summer solstice and lasts about 2 weeks, between June 21st and the 4th of July. The Midsummer Fire Festival isn't merely about a traditional honor. It's a time of merriment, a chance to celebrate the seasons of the year by lighting great fires across the land and sharing in what the elemental spirits can offer. Across Azeroth, brilliant bonfires have been lit to signify the hottest month of the year. The chosen flame keepers are eager to ensure they continue burning long into the days and nights, and they seek the aid of able explorers in doing so. Traverse the land and delve into dangerous dungeons at their behest. You may return hot, sweaty, and a little sooty, but these spiritual guides understand well the need to reward adventurers beyond the promise of enlightenment. The Midsummer Fire Festival is an important tradition in Kalimdor and beyond, dating back centuries. Guardians of the bonfires are chosen each year to watch over the sacred flames and ensure that they never go out. Also called flame keepers or flame wardens, these chosen few request the aid of brave adventurers to traverse the land and journey into the dark recesses of Azeroth's dungeons. It is rumored that any heroes who are willing to brave the terrors placed before them will be rewarded for their effort through the power of the flames. Celebrated everywhere in Azeroth, the festival is a time for fun and laughter, but also to honor the elements. Each flamekeeper is accompanied by festival scorchlings, acting as emissaries to the elemental spirits of fire. Some argue that the green fires are the finest as they are the hardest to maintain and have such a distinctive view. With fires burning throughout the world, it is imperative for the Alliance and Horde to keep their own the hottest and brightest in order to properly pay homage to the season. Heroes thus regularly try to steal their rivals' flames in their capitals. On the other hand, the Earthen Ring, a neutral faction of shaman dedicated to preserving the balance between the elements, simply honor the flame rather than engage in other frivolities. Since all creatures and cultures are touched by the flame, the fires are being lit even in the darkest places by hostile factions, including the Scarlet Crusade in Stratholme, the Cult of the Damned on Caer Darrow, the Gurdun in Dire Maul, and the Dark Horde in Blackrock Spire. During the festivities, the Twilight's Hammer, a nihilistic sect active across Azeroth, who fanatically worships the old gods and seeks to bring about the end of the world, and the Serpentine Naga heretics of the elemental Lord of Water, Neptulon, tries to summon a Hewn into the slave pens of the Coilfang Reservoir. Their plan is for the Frost Lord to enter Azeroth through the Dark Portal and fight the elemental Lord of Fire, Ragnaros, on the other side, creating an elemental war which would rend the foundations of Azeroth and make it a frozen paradise. The summoning ritual of the powerful ice elemental is conducted by Skarthis, the summoner, but it is up to brave adventurers like you to bring down these threats to the world of Azeroth, with the Earthen Ring by your side. The holiday's currency is Burning Blossoms, a fiery red flower with the petals shifting into bright yellow, similar to the flames of fires. These blossoms can be earned throughout the festival, in addition to visiting bonfires. Burning blossoms can be earned from guests in major cities, as well as from the holiday's boss Hewn. And if you're wondering what the burning blossoms look like, let me show you. Be careful since they are so hot. This is a dried up example that you want to collect. The petals remind you of fire. It goes from a deep, dark blood red into a fiery red, and just like flames, the ends are all yellow. So these are the flowers you want to collect on your journey in Azeroth and Outland during the Midsummer Fire Festival. And to the vendors, these will be used as payment, and you need several hundred flowers. It's a beautiful specimen, don't you think? And it's only blooming during the Midsummer Fire Festival. You cannot attain this flower before or afterwards. It will decay after the 2 weeks of the Midsummer Fire Festival. There are several treats and items that can be bought with the burning blossoms that we will soon go through. But you will not only find bonfires during the Midsummer Fire Festival. Beside each bonfire, you will find a ribbon pole. Taking in some of that festival spirit, and you might find yourself partaking in dancing and twirling connected with a colorful streamer to the ribbon pole. While participating in this holiday activity, you gain a magical buff, increasing your experience throughout the world. Around the world's capital cities, you will find the Midsummer Fire Festival vendors set up in orange canopied midsummer pavilions or gazebos, next to the great bonfires and traditional multicolored ribbon poles. And if you're lucky, you might catch a show of the fire jugglers. Once you have traveled far across the lands, lighting your faction's bonfires and extinguishing the enemy faction's bonfires, you might have your backpack filled to the brim with burning blossoms. And thus comes the time to treat yourself with some of the holiday's themed items. If you're interested in style and attire, there are several of options presented. There's a 3-piece set of Midsummer Fire Festival attire, containing of mantle of the Fire Festival, vestments of summer and sandals of summer. Wearing the complete set infuses you with the spirit of summer. There are plenty of toys to be bought, but none as iconic as the brazier of dancing flames. When placing down your brazier, a dancing flame in the shape of a fiery, unclothed, dancing female granny appears. With a pun on hot, this seductive flame will react to your gestures and emotes. But most important at any holiday, the meals, treats and beverages. Unfortunately, there are none of the edible or drinkable items are put into recipes in either of the official World of Warcraft cookbooks, but with a creative mindset and cooking skill, these meals, snacks and drinks can be recreated. For this festival comes one drink, the Fiery Festival Brew, a strong, spicy alcoholic beverage that will set your breath on fire. Or why not go for something simple? A good old midsummer sausage grilled over the bonfire, or a fire-toasted bun to go with it. If you have a little bit more time on your hands, why not sit down and grab a slice of elderberry pie in front of the fire jugglers? Lastly comes the seasonal treat. You can buy a bag of smork ingredients containing sweet honey crackers, marshmallow and chocolate. After combining these ingredients, you can grill your own toasted smorks over the bonfires. The lengthy Midsummer Fire Festival culminates in a brilliant fiery finale known as the Fireworks Spectacular. And with that comes the end of this summer's yearly holiday. I hope you have learned a little bit more about the festivities of the Midsummer Fire Festival. But I have a question for you, adventurer, traveler, hero. What is your favorite holiday in Nazareth or Outland? I am really looking forward to continue teaching you about the festivities of Azeroth. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in supporting my channel, leave a subscription or check out my Patreon where I create exclusive ASMR every week. Have a wonderful week.